Last week, my friend Kathy and I went to Grand Pacific Junction, which is a little shopping area, a little historic shopping area in Olmsted Falls, which isn't too far from where I live. And we had lunch at a place called Clementine's, a cute little tea shop. This shop was great. They had such beautiful things, and that picture on the wall came home with me. As you can see right there, it fits perfectly over my bookshelf. But they had so much good stuff in there. Kathy was like, be prepared to gasp when you go in. I think they should provide everybody with oxygen. And as soon as I opened the door, I remember hearing myself go, oh, because they just had so much beautiful stuff in there. Hi, everybody. This place just has so many cute little shops that you can go in. Some of it's new stuff, some of it's antique, some of it's thrift, but just charming. Charming and cute. I found a couple little things, but mainly I found that picture. It was a nice day out. I'm glad we got to go and have a nice little day together. Look at these beautiful flowers. Lavender. These are grown, but they haven't bloomed yet. Phlox. So pretty. Look at this, though. Look how beautiful. My butterfly bush is just starting to bloom. See the purple? Trying to hog the spotlight. Pretty soon this whole bush is going to be purple like that. Look at all the bees loving this. Hummingbirds and dragonflies, butterflies. Pretty soon all of these sedums are going to be covered in pink flowers too. She looks like she needs a drink. Sorry, sister, I'll get you when it cools off later. I only had one Russian sage that made it through the winter. There were 4 of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the only one that made it. But it's just starting to bloom. That's a denim and lace Russian sage. It's rained so much and yet everything looks like it's so thirsty. So I'm heading to brunch right now so that we can celebrate Maddie and Amelia's birthdays, because on Emma's birthday, she may be in labor. So I'm gonna go celebrate my 2 little Leos, and if you think about it, my 3rd little Leo, because baby Henry will be having a birthday in the next few weeks as well. So we're gonna meet everybody and have brunch. So I just parked and heading over to the restaurant. We're gonna be eating at First Watch, and I don't know if you guys have First Watch in your area, but they're yummy, but they're always so crowded. Wanted to meet around 11 because hopefully we'll beat all the church crowd. We'll beat those Baptists. So, but my mom texted and said they got here, and it's very busy, so we'll see. My hair looks like shit as it's dried. Holy cow. I love Trader Joe's flowers. Such a good price. I can't wait to see my grandkids. I hardly ever get to see them. They're always busy with work and whatnot, and I really only get to see them every couple of months these days. So I am excited to see my favorite tiny girls in the world. I wonder if they're here yet. They're my babies. The birthday girl and all the babies. That's how running is. Poor Kevin got stuck next to Grandpa. It's initiation. Henry. Cheers.
Love you. Happy birthday.
Clink Henry.
Hold on. I didn't get it.
So I'm home now and got way too much stuff at Trader Joe's. I was like, I have ice cream and chocolate croissants and glazed donuts and a cinnamon cake. Like, it's time for me to go because I wasn't getting food. I was getting snacks, carby stuff, and I would have just kept going because I was having a sweet tooth attack, to say the least. So the funniest thing happened when we were at the restaurant. If you see in the earlier pictures from this video, the earlier clip, I was wearing a blue stone, like a blue crystal, and it's called Larimar. My friend Kathy bought it for me in the Dominican, and I was wearing that, right? So we're sitting at the table, I'm sitting across from my daughter Madelaine, and she's telling me about some emotional struggles she's been having, and like she was having a moment where she was feeling really deep pain, and the moment she said something about like, I'm hurting so bad or something like that, this thing literally jumped off of the chain I was wearing and jumped ploop, onto the table, jumped towards her. And she goes, what kind of stone was that? And I'm like, I can't remember the name of it. I have to ask Kathy. I always forget the name of it. And she's like, what kind of stone is it that it reacted to my pain like that and tried to come to me? So I looked it up, and it's called Larimar. So where's the description? it says, Larimar is said to enlighten and heal in a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual way. It stimulates the heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakras, facilitating inner wisdom and outer manifestation. It represents peace and clarity, radiating healing and love energy. It's recommended for people who are stressed, and it is said to be a healing stone. No kidding. Like when she was feeling some emotional distress, it literally jumped off. It was hanging here on a gold chain. The whole, like the clasp that holds it on the chain, it literally jumped off of the chain. Bloop. So I was like, honey, I think this is meant to be yours right now. She's like, I don't want to take your necklace. I always take all your stuff. And I'm like, you can at least borrow it. It obviously wants to be with you right now and feels that you could use it. So I took off the chain and gave it all to her to borrow and take it home and let it do some healing. As soon as she picked it up and put it on, she's like, oh yeah, I feel it. It's such heart energy. It's such deep heart energy. So may it bring my daughter healing and peace. But I just thought that was a cool story. I wanted to share it with you guys.